Hi everyone, what is up? This is a new kind of live, so yeah, enjoy it. Take your time. It is, how did it go? Well, let me get my phone real quick. Um, $3 for a yes or no question. $6 for one general question, and $9 for any K-pop or celebrity question you got. So yeah, just send it to my PayPal and we will get started with your questions. It's first come, first serve. And while I'm doing that, I am going to just be shuffling the deck. I'm going to be using my Tarot of Mystical Moments. And before I get started, I just want to give a shout out to Margot and Ahmed for making this really beautiful shirt. I love it. I love this shirt. It's so, I don't know why it speaks to me. So I will put their Etsy shop in the link below. And I wanted to show you guys this. This is a hematoid quartz. Really good for calming, really good if you have legal issues, legal problems. If you're going through a rocky divorce or if you're going through something very challenging. Hi, Pavarthi. So this is a really good thing to have. I just got this probably 2 weeks ago. No, a month ago. Yeah, a month ago. So, all right. Doing a little Reiki for you guys. I have Cash App or Cash App. Yeah, that's all I have. I have my Patreon, you guys. That's the other thing. My Patreon is down right now. So it's been really, like I'm getting frustrated with them. So, sorry, you guys. If there is another way, let me see. What is another way? I do accept Zelle. And yeah, PayPal is like the only way I get. I used to have Venmo, but my Venmo is like not doing it anymore. Like someone took my credit card information and just ran off with it, so I don't use Venmo anymore. I might have Google Pay, but whatever. Yeah. So let's see. This is my Mermaid Oracle deck. Pavarthi, what is your method of payment that you can use? Ooh, collaboration. The mermaid's familiar. To whom was she given? And mighty. Sea spirit messages. And the storm. This is in reverse. Some of you guys are starting to let go of some kind of situation. some kind of toxic situation, or it doesn't always have to be toxic, but some kind of situation that was very difficult, or maybe you had a hard life that's about to end. But it's telling me that you guys are about to collaborate with other people in order to do that. You're going to get help from other people. You're learning to set your boundaries. Some of you are going to have a new pet, or you're thinking about getting a new pet. I don't know why I'm picking that up. New pet. I also wanted to show you guys, this is my love candle. Okay, it's a pink love candle. It started up here, but now it's down to here. But my pink love candle for Valentine's Day. I have incense. I have like hand dipped incense, like, or naturally made incense. I have oils. This is one of my oils. This is my money magnet oil. I love this. I use it all the time. This is money magnet. This has grapeseed and jojoba oil and chamomile, basil, orange peel, mint, and cinnamon and cedar. This is for ancestral money. Okay. Some of you guys, I feel that this needs to be said because it goes for me too. There have been a lot of blockages on money for a lot of us. And for some reason, I'm also getting the sense that a lot of people have a very difficult time manifesting money. And a lot of it has to do with ancestral limiting beliefs from our parents and grandparents and great grandparents. So, and obviously it was a different world. It was a different world back then, but it smells so good. It smells so earthy. Okay. I have that. All right, I'm just going to do a little channeled message for you guys. Oh, and I wanted to promo. This is Genuine Essentials. This is part of one of my really good friends and local business people. He has a clothing line business, and he makes t-shirts and stuff like that. It's called Genuine Human, and he has a TikTok. I will put his TikTok on the description box below. And it is Genuine Human. Genuine Human. This is Genuine Essentials. This is a soy candle. It smells so good. He's an artist. He's a local artist, and he is just phenomenal. Like, I hope he makes it big. All right. All right. Let's see what's going on for my collective. I'll just throw in 1 or 2 free readings just to keep this going. I just heard the word self-motivate. So some of you need to stay motivated, and not motivated on the worst things, just motivated on yourself, on how you see things happening. I feel like some of you guys maybe got burned out because you tried to do something and it just didn't work out the way you wanted it to. But those things are changing. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 8 of Swords. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. 10 of Pentacles. Give me 3 more cards, please. Knight of Swords, Three of Swords. Some of you, Knight of Pentacles, some of you feel like you may have like screwed something up royally, or you didn't really accomplish. You were so close to accomplishing something, but you didn't really get to that point. It might have to do with work. It might have to do with a promotion that you were so seriously set that you were going to get a promotion, or you were going to get like a better pay or something to that extent. But then it's like, no. If this is a yes or no question, you were like, it's not going to happen. Now it feels like though it is going to happen, because this is the end, is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, meaning it's almost like if it's not going to happen one way, it's going to happen another way. Like it has to happen another way. Oh, spot on. Nice. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So if you weren't getting like a promotion, or something wasn't settling right, there was like a disturbance of the peace, that it wasn't going the right way, it's about to. It might take some time. But it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Oh, I'm glad I could answer your question, Pavarthi. That's really awesome. You're welcome. Seven of Swords. I would say, Pavarthi, and I'll just throw this one out there. I would just say, just be a lot more conscious or conscientious of your surroundings, and be protective of yourself and your energy. I feel like they might actually want you to work more than you bargained for. So just know your limits is what I'm getting. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things you never ever, and this is the other thing about like tarot, or tarot, you don't ever really want to take advantage of tarot. Tarot is here to guide you. It's here to give you assistance. It's here to show you what you need to see. But you don't want to hold too tight on it. You got to take a step back sometimes and see what's going on. So what's going on for I'll pick up one card for you, Pavarthi. I'm already working. So I was right. It's like, be careful, because they might make you overwork. What's your advice? You got the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, a day, and the Devil. Yeah, I would say, I just heard with the Knight of Swords here, start looking for other places. Although 8 hours a day is not really, I think that's average. I don't think that's that bad. But if they're not paying you like that, then don't give more. You know what I mean? Don't do more than what you're supposed to, is what I feel. There's something coming in new for you, Pavarti. Something new. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Something new's coming in for you. There's a new job. I see you writing more resumes out there, putting it out there. I don't know if you have a LinkedIn, but you can do that and just really look for more promising jobs. Mm-hmm. Probation. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting, because the devil came out. I'm getting a toxic maybe boss or manager, or someone that's very tight, like a gatekeeper, who wants to, he runs. I don't know who's running the place you work at, but they run with an iron fist. Like it's a very it's not just demanding. It's one thing to have a demanding job. It's another thing to have a demanding boss that is kind of like they'll never be satisfied. That's the type I'm getting. I have to report this. Yeah. Give me one card for the CEO. Ooh, the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. This is the energy of your CEO. He is really, everyone, there was a time where everyone wanted to be the CEO of their own business, the CEO of their own company, like thinking that they can run shit. But it's like, this guy is hanging by, whoever this person is, they're hanging by a thread. They are hanging by a thread. They're just keeping it together so nothing kind of fails. Yeah, it's almost like I'm getting risk management, so I don't know what that means, but like he always has to kind of play like save the day. Yeah. The company's not in good position. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Like it's on a string. Like it's literally just there. Like if the company is on a balancing thing, and it's like before it collapses. It's like it's swaying before it falls. So it's like you're just trying not to make it demolish or go down or fall apart. That kind of thing. That's what I'm getting for your CEO. So your CEO has a lot on their plate, so that's what I'm getting. Whew. All right. I felt that, Pavarthi. I felt like there was some kind of, you remember I just showed you the 7 of Swords. I have felt like someone underhanded the company, or may have taken from the company, or ethically something unethical happened. I was picking that up. I wasn't too sure, but yeah. Feel free to donate, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Got the Seven of Wands here. There's something here about resisting love or trying to open up in love, and it's like you don't know. I don't know. Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and Death. Yeah, some of you guys just let love go. You're like, I don't want to work on something that's gonna be doomed to end. That's crazy. All right, Pavarthi, that's what I got for you. I do see, especially with these cards that are out already, with the Death card, there is something else coming in for you. You're not going to stay there forever. Give me one more card. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You know, I did a reading last night. If you didn't watch my channel last night, I did a reading, and I said someone is preventing you from falling in love or from getting like your abundance. And I feel like for you, it's that job. And there's someone in that job that's it's stopping you from this. Like it's stopping you from it's stopping you from changing and moving on and getting your money. Because I feel like your new job is gonna pay you double what you're making for less work. That's what I'm picking up. You can always manifest. Ace of Cups. You can always manifest your dream job, but I do see you leaving. And the Six of Wands. Yep. I see you being successful in another job. Yeah. I see that happening for you. Just keep praying, keep going. You know, that's all you can do. I will be right back. I'm going to light my little incense. So I'm moving, and let me tell you something. I didn't realize I had so many freaking tarot decks in my entire freaking life. I'm out here doing the most. Always. Give me 3 cards. Pavarthi. Yeah, I could sense that, Pavarthi. Are you in India? Or what country are you in? Chariot, Ace of Swords. You're the only one here, girl. No one is participating. 5 of Wands. 3 of Wands. The Emperor. Hanged Man. Did you have dreams about coming to America? Hey, Melody. For personal tarot readings, it is pre-recorded. It is pre-recorded. You get an hour, and you get a very detailed personal reading. But you can send me, email me your questions and all of that. So that is how that's gonna happen. My personal readings for today is $60 for an hour. So there you go. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna move to America, Pavarthi. You feel stuck. You feel stuck. It's not. It is a free country. It it almost feels very elusive. Thank you, Melody 991. You're awesome. Thank you. You got to work at it though, Pavarthi. It's going to happen, but you have to let it happen. Like you have to actually put some effort and planning. I see that for you too. I see you like as you get older, you're gonna be traveling a lot more. So that's what I'm getting. Hey, Lisa. Hey, girl. You know I'm here. I'm going to be driving to Birmingham from Greenville, South Carolina on the 11th of Feb. I want a reading with you as I travel through Atlanta. Email me. I need to make decisions in my life. Girl, I heard you. I heard you. Yes, ma'am. So, I'ma just Lisa, I'ma just send you. I'm just gonna slide into your DMs on Instagram. Since you guys, you can follow me on Instagram. It's totally Tosca. I'm here. I'm there. I'm there. Mm-hmm. You got it, girl. Well, how is America with the new president? Honestly, give me 3 cards. How's America? I'm just doing 3 cards just for the new president. I don't do political readings, you guys. I think life is what you make of it. I don't feel like, yes, we got to pay our taxes. Yes, we have to do this and that. But it's like, since when? Like, since when did we not have to pay our taxes? So 3 cards, please. You know, for the most part, the problem with the news, and this is why I stopped watching the news, is because they promote so much negativity. I'll do your reading today, Melody 991. I'll do it tonight. The problem with the news is that America is, and yeah, exactly, Brittany. It's like life is what you make of it. We have to manifest good things, and everyone's life, especially in America, it's not like Korea or the Philippines or where it's very communal. Here in America, it's very independent. It's a very independent mindset. Like, I might not have to walk in your shoes because my shoes is completely different. It's a very individualistic mindset, which can be very selfish sometimes, but at the same time, it's actually very kind of comforting to know that you're not held responsible for someone else's life. You're held responsible over your own life. Okay. So it's a very different way of looking at things. Give me 3 cards. What's up with this president? 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, lots of cups, lots of water, Strength, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. I think and people may not like what I'm about to say, but I think we're headed to a time in history where we are going to be in a more, obviously no country is perfect, but we're going to be in a lot more in a lot more peace. If you don't know much about Trump, he's been a businessman for years. He's from New York, and I remember when 9/11 happened, and he actually went on and said, like, do not go to war. Like, you're going to war into the wrong. Afghanistan, really? Iraq, really? Why are we doing that? Like, so I'm hoping, at least we're hoping, because when someone becomes the president, you're just like, it's not just president for half of the country, it's president for everyone, and you just have to hope and pray that it's going to end up in good hands. I do feel like we are headed in it's not a heavy hand. I feel like people have often put Trump in this iron fist kind of thing. I think this time it's going to be a lot more chill. That's all I'm going to say about that. The High Priestess. You know what I'm getting with this one? This is weird. I don't really get a lot of like presidents and shit like that. But with this, I am getting there was, if you don't know anything about American history, the wife of President Abraham Lincoln, I forgot her name. I'm going to look it up. But I was picking her up on this card. For some reason, she's like watching over something about this country. So I don't know. But I feel like we're going to be okay. We're not there yet. We haven't royally fucked up yet. You know what I mean? Hey, Yuna. Please. Yeah, I'm not doing free readings today. It's $3 for a yes or no. $6 for $3 for a yes or no. And it's $6 for a general question. And it's $9 for a K-pop question. And it's okay. How are your kitty cats? They are awesome. They are sitting on the carpet right now that I just vacuumed. They are just doing great. If you guys are ever considering a smoke reading, I can absolutely do that for you. That is also another way. My smoke readings are $10. And I can read the ashes from a cigarette, basically. I know you guys don't like to promote smoking, but it's something I can do. It's something I've learned how to do. So it's a smoke reading is like I take a cigarette I don't know if I'm allowed to show it on YouTube, but I'm going to show you guys. Take a cigarette. I start reading your ashes. And I tell you what's coming up or what's coming in, what message is coming in for you. It is something that I learned from my mentor. So when I started tarot, maybe I should just start talking about that. When I started tarot, so the first time I picked up a tarot deck, I was 6 years old. So that was the first time. And a lady had dropped all her cards. This was in the 90s. Lady dropped all her cards, and I helped her pick up the tarot cards. And I picked up the Ace of Swords, and I immediately saw myself on a camera doing tarot readings. I was like, what is this? Like, I don't even know what this is. Like, we didn't have YouTube back then. And then, anyway, fast forward, I moved to Georgia in 2015, 16. And I had to see a therapist because I was going through it. I was having a mental breakdown. And my ex and I were just not gonna, I just knew we were never gonna be together, and it was just killing me. So so I started going to a hypnotherapist, and then she referred me to someone, and he's this old, like, Cuban guy, right? Like this just old Cuban guy. And he's like, stick with me, I'm gonna show you. And he just kind of became my mentor. And that was kind of like my monk my monk years. Like, I was literally there for like, I was literally like studying after him for like 5-6 years. And this is one of the things he taught me was smoke readings. He's also taught me how to read palm. Although I will say that palm reading was also done by my grandmother. And I've also learned how to use dowsing rods. I have dowsing rods. If you guys are very curious about all this stuff I have in my room, it's so crazy. So this is dowsing rods. You've probably seen these before. These are like really good for like the yes or no questions. Yeah. And they just kind of move side to side. I've also used them to communicate with those who passed on. I've been seeing spirit since I was about 10 years old. Probably since, like 97, 96, 97. And I didn't know what that was. It scared the shit out of me. I've seen many things in my life that are just very strange and very unexplainable. And then I was just kind of afraid of it. So I was like, I don't believe in any of this. Like, I'm trying to just block it all out. So half of my 20s, I was just like, don't talk to me. Don't listen. I'm not listening, you know? So I just tried to block everything out of my head out of fear. And it's just like, then it's just like, you have to just go into your gift. So sometimes when it calls you, you just have to answer. I'm just gonna pull out like maybe 3 cards for you. Zach's feelings and thoughts for Yuna, 1098. I'm just gonna. Hey Shayari world. What are Zach's feelings and thoughts? Ooh, girl. One more card. You got the Lovers, 10 of Wands, the Emperor. Listen, I think Zach really likes you. Give me one card. I think Zach really likes you. It's just right now, it's just a burden to get committed. That's what I'm getting. It's not that he doesn't have feelings for you. He does. He has very strong feelings for you, but I think right now it's like he doesn't know how to make it how to make it a commitment is what I'm picking up. Yeah, King of Cups. He likes you. So just see how it goes, Yuna, and enjoy your time with Zach. Just even if it's just friendship, I mean, just enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you, Carly Love. Yeah, I've been seeing things since I was 10 years old. And Ginny, that's a real OG right there, Ginny. She's been here since 2022. You guys, it's about to be 3 years. Am I in a twin flame journey? Honey, you're talking to someone who does not do let's ask. Let's ask. I'll just do two cards for you. Am I on a twin flame journey? Yeah, thank you, Carly Love. Yeah, my story of this life is it's just been crazy. It's just been crazy. The Moon, 7 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Shayari, yeah, you are, but it's slowly moving. It's not a fast moving thing. It's very subconscious. It's very mental. It's nothing. It's not a if you want a twin flame journey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real with this twin flame journey type shit, because people just throw that shit around. Divine feminine, divine masculine. If you want a twin flame journey, if you want your twin flame, you gotta get ready for your twin flame. It is not an easy journey. It is not easy to be with your twin, because think about it. It's your twin. It is your twin. It is someone who has the similar personality as you, who acts the same as you, who it's literally a mirror of you. So if you're a trickster, he's going to be a trickster. If you're, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be very self involved and know yourself before you ever get with your twin flame. In fact, the twin flame journey is about knowing yourself, knowing who you are, how you react to things, how you see the world, how you communicate. You have to really, you need a PhD on you. You know what I mean? You need to know you. And human beings are already complicated as it is. You want to get with your twin flame, you got to get ready. So yeah, there is a twin flame, but it is and it is a spiritual connection with the moon card here, but it's very subconscious. A twin flame, Ginny, is your divine masculine or your divine feminine, and you're usually going on a journey. You got the Knight of Cups. You're usually going on a journey, and it's a spiritual journey to find your divine person. You only get one. We get many soulmates. Like your mom could be your soulmate, your brother could be your soulmate, your ex could be your soulmate. Like that can be your soulmate. You can even meet your teacher could have even been your soulmate, you know, at some, oh my god, I'll strangle myself. Yeah, like you have to be ready for it. Like people throw that around so much, like the twin flame journey, and the masculine isn't calling you, and they're being very distant, and it's like at some point you're just gonna have to like just drop it, because I went on a twin flame journey for about 3 months, and I was like, this is not what I want. This is like, even if I don't end up with my twin flame, I don't want to overcomplicate my life. You know, I just don't want to overcomplicate things. I don't know. Like I'm very simplistic with something like that. Like I'm a very simplistic person. Can I ask, is SG and I going through a revelation towards who we are to each other? I've been feeling a huge change for us. You know what? The planets, there are 5 planets I think that are aligning. And there are going to be 7 planets aligning in February. I'm still, girl, you try to, if you struggle with the twin flame thing, it's just, you're not the only one. So this is for Carly Love. You got the Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 7 of Swords. On the bottom, you have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Moon. You are going through a change, but it's a metaphysical change. It's not necessarily it's not like an upfront, like, physical change. Yeah, I see, like, both of you are currently on a break. I think both of you, you're not quite there yet, but if you're not careful, you could be trauma bonded to each other. For example, like you have issues from your past, and he has insecurities and issues from his past. And if you guys don't handle your baggage effectively, it could end up being like a mess, a mental mess. So if you're on a break, it's telling me if you're on a break just right now, it's gonna come back together. But right now, you just need to be at peace with where it's at. He is a he's Page of Cups and the King of Wands. Yeah, take it slow with him. I'm getting, ooh, that was a word. Take it slow with him, Carly Love. Take it slow with whoever he is. There is a change. It's happening. It's also, I'm getting, it's kind of he has a karmic lesson he's also kind of going through. He doesn't know how to handle it, but he's going through something karmic. So anyway, I still don't understand the twin flame thing. Can I ask this? Okay, you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the payment. Thank you, everyone. You make me move. Ma'am, can I ask this? Will I be able to clear my medical entrance exam in 2025? Eight of Pentacles, Emperor, the Fool, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to pass. And you're going to work really hard, because I see you studying a lot for your entrance exam in 2025. I don't know if you're trying to get into medical school. I did that whole bit in my 20s. I dropped out of medical school. I didn't finish. But yes, I see you going through it. And I see you, I feel like you got 3 opportunities coming in for you, maybe 3 different schools that are going to give you an offer, or 2 or 3 different schools. Yeah, you're going to do just fine. You're going to do just fine. Temperance. You're gonna be at peace. You're gonna make a decision, and you're gonna be at peace with it. That's what I'm getting for you. Good luck on your medical entrance exam. Do dreams give us future manifestations? Yes. Yes, they do, Pavarthi. They do give us subtle manifestations. They do give us signs. Like, to read into them too much is hard. Like, you kind of have to take it as it comes. Like, whenever I get vivid dreams have been going on since I was like a kid. Like, there was never a time where I could not sleep and not have a dream. Like, it was always ongoing. And my father communicates with me, who he's passed on. My grandparents communicates with me. They have passed on. Like, dreams really do tell you. If you've ever read the Bible, it's like dreams was where God communicated to a lot of people. So yes, dreams can give us future manifestations. It gives us direction. It gives us direction. It gives us advice. If we feel like we haven't really done much, it kicks our ass. So yeah, dreams do give us our manifestations. Dreams do give us our like what's coming ahead, like our future. So just take your time. If you have abilities, I don't know if any of you guys, let me ask this. Do any of my viewers have psychic abilities? 3 cards, hidden psychic abilities. Because if you do, or just a strong empathic ability. Ace of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys do have psychic abilities. You just have to like kind of grow into it. You know, with the Lovers card there. Some of you have it since you were kids and you don't even know. We are not, like, whenever we come to this world, we are not we come into this world and we're just not sure what we're gonna do, and so the world kind of demands of us what we do, and so we end up forgetting that we actually have abilities. Some are stronger than others, some come in different ways. There's always like a telepathic thing, you know. So yeah. Hey, Rainy Choi, I want to ask about my future spouse. I can't make a PayPal account to connect my bank account, and I'm done. Got Justice, Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords, and a Page of Swords. Girl, you're going to be single for a while. That's all I'm getting for you. You're going to be single for a while. You have some lessons to learn, Rainy. There's some lessons that you got to learn, and there's something. I don't know if you had to end a relationship recently, or you ended a relationship in the past. But something had to end. You had to learn some lessons in order for you to move forward. But I do see marriage. You got the Justice card. I do see marriage eventually in your future. 9 of Wands. 7 of Cups. And give me Knight of Wands. Okay, so your next Your future spouse. Don't bring in that bad juju from the past, from a horrible. Just because you went through one or two horrible relationships, like, I know it's hard because we're programmed to, like, oh my God, they're going to cheat on me. Oh my God, what is going to happen? Don't bring that ish into your next relationship. I feel like there is a new one coming in for you. I feel like it's very light. It's not heavy-hearted. It's very light. It's very fun. Knight of Wands. Like, I feel like it's going to be could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel like he's going to be younger than you. Okay? So, but don't rush, please. Don't. I keep telling this to people. Please don't rush. We put ourselves on a timeline so much that if we don't make that happen, you know, that we're a failure. That's not true. Thank you, Melody 991. I'm gonna do your reading tonight. Okay, I'm gonna do your reading tonight with that. Thank you. By the way, I love your reading so much. Oh, thank you, Rainy. Carly, I do feel like something's happening in the yeah. Everything happens in the metaphysical before it becomes physical. That's alchemy. That's how it's always been. That's how it will always be. I mean, from the creation of the world, like, it came from nothing to something. You know, when I say things, when we manifest, when I say speak things into existence, you got to speak it into existence. You got to make that shit happen. You know, you really have to, it's one of those things. I'm getting goosebumps. I was just thinking about this morning. You got to really, be conscious about your thoughts and how you speak, because you speak things that come from here and that come from your heart. And if it comes out negative, then you're going to start seeing negativity in your life. I'm serious. It was like, for me, it was like a series of unfortunate events. Like, I was literally saying dun 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 dun, and I was like, I need to be careful with my thoughts. So we do manifest, and we do speak things into existence, but you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with how you say it, what you say, because the universe doesn't play favorites. That's the other thing. The universe doesn't play favorites. If someone did you wrong, you best believe that person is going to get their ass handed back to them. That is the law of the universe. That's karma. That's dharma. You know what I mean? Like, you can't expect, if someone treats you bad and you come in with like resentment and anger and like, no, they're going to get their ass kicked like nothing else. They owe you money? Watch. They might look like they're having a great life, but under the wraps, they're going through problems, financial problems. You cannot expect to do something wrong. And I'm not saying that, oh, we're getting punished. No, it's a debt. It's a karmic debt. You have to learn your lesson. If you don't learn your lesson, we reincarnate and we come back. Like, that's just the way it is, you know? So don't ever feel like, you have no say in anything. If it's like, oh, well, they did X, Y, they cheated on me, they divorced me, they did this, he did this to me, and now I'm left with nothing. It's like, no. Mm-mm. Because at some point life catches up to you. You can't You can't keep pushing a door or a person that's not going to do the same for you. You got to just let them handle their business, because they're going to, I'm telling you, it's going to be painful. Trials and tribulations. Trials and tribulations. Some of it can be avoided, some of it cannot be avoided. But what comes around, like that Justin Timberlake song, what goes around comes around. That's very true. I have never seen the tables turn like that. Like, I've always seen in my life, like, rich people lose all their money. I've seen it. You see it with lottery winners. They'll win millions of dollars and all of a sudden it's like it's gone within 2 years. The fuck did you spend it on? You know what I mean? Like I've also seen people who've been bankrupt who became rich. Like, it's crazy. I recently met probably right before Christmas, I recently met a local guy. He has his own business. He has his own family, older guy. He's probably in his late 50s. But he was like, oh yeah, I was homeless and I was squatting in a warehouse. And all of a sudden I had an idea and I went boom. And he made it happen. And he's a multi-millionaire. I'm talking, this guy makes like 40 grand a day. A day. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But you got to understand, I've seen people who have been pushed around so much that they're just like, no, this time around I'm doing things my way, and it's come through for them. I think we have to be more genuine with ourselves, and I think we have to be more honest with ourselves, with our wants and our needs and all of that. Like, we can always ask for a better husband. We can always ask for a better, more money. We can always, but like, how about let's start with being a better person? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Because I don't want to, the one thing I will say, I'm not coming back to this ghetto earth. We're not doing that anymore. I think I've reincarnated enough times to learn my lesson. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Interesting. I keep getting dreams. It's a bit related. Thinking that I'm trying so hard these days. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let it go. You make me move. Sometimes you gotta let some things go. Just let it go. Let the universe handle it. Let the universe handle that situation. Doesn't mean I've been manifesting for a kitty. Maybe a period of, you know what? Hey, Julia, how are you? I'm glad you're here. How does my career look like in the... Julia is an OG. She is an OG. How does Julia's career look like in the next 12 months? What does my personal life look like? Ooh, girl. Page of Swords, the Lovers. Beautiful. Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands. The Emperor. Eight of Swords. The Star. Ten of Pentacles. Girl, your work is gonna take over your life. In a good way. It's gonna take over your life in a good way. And you're going to be very successful in the next 12 months. You're going to receive some kind of recognition. That's what I'm getting with the Star card. when I see the star card, sometimes I see recognition or fame or fortune or healing. So I feel like you have worked very hard in your life, in your career, to make something happen, and you're very beneficial to your company, to who you work for. You're very beneficial. Um but I do believe you're going to get recognized for something in the next, either in the next 12, maybe 13 months. Give me 3 cards. Personal life for Julia. Queen of Cups, there you are. King of Pentacles. That's the husband card for me. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Girl, the next 3 months. Whew. Wow. The next 3 months, you... There's something that's triggering you, Julia. Something's triggering your heartstrings, your mental state of mind. Something or someone is triggering you. It's very, like, I feel a very sensitive. It's like you're very soft. Like, I know you, so you're very soft with that. But it's almost like someone has triggered you. Like, I'm getting like they're waking up the sleeping giant. It's like a very it's almost like they haven't met the real you. Like, it feels very that way. King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is love in your life that's coming. Stability. I'm seeing a family man. I'm seeing like a very strong, like, family man coming into your life. Probably in his 30s. I'm getting a Taurus or a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. But he's building. It's almost like it's almost like you have to build up to it. It's almost like you have to warm up to him. That's what I'm getting. And here's the Knight of Wands. I'm getting this to be that other guy. Not gonna name names on my live, but like, he fixes your car. I'll just give you that hint. He builds castles in the sky. He's grounded when he wants to be grounded, but he's not grounded in terms of like, this has to happen. You just gotta kind of, I don't know. He's all over the place. 9 of Cups. I think ultimately you're gonna figure out what you really want. Not what you really want, but what is a necessary component, because between you and him, there is a disconnect. It's happy, but it's not the 10 of Cups. It's the 9 of Cups. It's like you're happy with him, but then this guy comes in. Oh my God. This guy comes in, and I feel like this is closer to like more geared towards you and your needs, and it's more mature. It's a lot more mature. That's what I'm gonna leave it there. We'll leave it there. Hey everyone, thank you for coming. It appeared, you know what, Jenny, if you had a cat that appeared in your dreams, I think you might have a cat as a spirit animal. It's sending you a message, some kind of message, or guiding you towards something. In my family, someone owes a lot to us. I'm a bit upset about it. Girl, aren't we all? What? Devontae? What's going on? Devontae? What is going on with Devontae Huntley? It does not need to end for you. Please do not. Your life is sacred. Remember that. Can I get a job this year? Smile. I'm gonna pull some cards for you, Devontae, just to kind of help you out a little bit here. Justice, Four of Cups, the Tower, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles, or Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Star. I feel like you had big dreams for yourself, Devontae, or you had big ambitions or big aspirations. Some of them did not come through, and you just feel like, how do I carry on? And I feel like you can definitely carry on. I feel like you're going to rebuild. You should rebuild. I would recommend that for you. Don't end your life, because you will have to come back in a different way in the next life. So I'm just saying, you just have some I feel like you haven't seen the light at the end for a long time. I feel like you've been around people who have constantly judged you. But you need to, I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know how you're going to get out of it, but whoever is around you judging you, you're just going to have to like either move, get out of the way, and replant yourself in a position where you have to do your own thing for your own needs, for your own life. You can't please everyone with your life, is what I'm getting. And you have to rebuild your life, customize your life to the way you want to see it. That's how you manifest. Customize your life the way you see it. And it might take some work, it might take some effort, but you got to do it. I feel like there was Two of Cups. Yeah, the Chariot. I feel like you should probably, wherever you are, you should probably move. I don't think your environment is the greatest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I had to move out of New York City because it brought out the anger in me. I had to move out. It was toxic. It was just so toxic for me. The anger, the attitude, the hardness, the in your face, like come on, keep it snappy. Like, yeah. Is tangible grace well even a choice? Well, is that even a choice? Yeah. No, it's not a choice, Devontae. It's not a choice. You come back. You come back to learn your lessons, and you're gonna learn it the hard way. It's gonna be hard. I do not want that for you. I do not want that for you. Why would you want to do that? We want the purpose is like to elevate and to send more positivity and clarity, and to learn our lessons as people. And I'm not for sure am not coming back here. I do not want that to happen. So that is what I have for you, Devontae. I hope you are doing okay. If you need to talk to someone, I would say please call, whatever. But my biggest concern is please just keep your peace. Protect your peace, protect yourself. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Tangible Grace 28. What is your question? Marie Lima. I'm guessing that's you, Tangible Grace. Let me see. When I can focus on continue flowing in my journey. Okay. I wanted to know what lessons my spirit guides want you to focus on. Give me 3 cards. Give me 6 cards. What? Thank you, Tangible Grace. You're really awesome. What lessons does she have to learn? You have the Sun, Judgment, 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, King of Pentacles. You have a big energy. There's something optimistic about you. I don't know if you are an Aries or a Cancer. I'm getting Aries or Cancer, or even a Capricorn. These are all cardinal signs. 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, King of Wands, the Emperor, Capricorn, and lots of Aquarius. Yeah, I could tell. I see Capricorn. I saw Capricorn. You probably have fire in your chart too. Knight of Wands, Death, and Justice. And you got the Knight of Pentacles. I just heard the fruits of your labor. You've been working on a lot on yourself. You've been working on a lot. There's something about you where you can transmute energy. Aquariuses are apparently good at that. And so are Aries. But there is a sense here where, like, you don't like it when things are stagnant. You need to keep moving. And so you've been, even if it's internal, you've been working on yourself, and spirit sees that. The universe sees that you've been working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. You have an ability. I'm getting here. I don't know how. King of Pentacles, you got the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. You have some psychic abilities here. You had to let some things go. I think there are some things, some religious judgment, 5 of Swords and the Emperor. I think there were some religious or moral differences that you had to let go of. You're learning to let go of those things because you're going into your own self now. It's almost like you are no longer consumed about everything else. You're now consumed into yourself, and so now your abilities are starting to kind of purge, or like your spidey senses. Like, I've been getting that all day, like my spidey senses, like things are actually happening for you. Like, you are transforming from the inside. Justice, 9 of Pentacles. I keep hearing for you, Tangible Grace. Like I keep hearing there has to be a better way. I just keep hearing like where there is a will, there is a way. I don't know if that resonates with you. Give me one more card, please. Knight of Cups. Sorry. Page of Pentacles. I'm not going to say this for a lot of people. This is why I don't say this to everyone who just reads tarot, especially the people who just read like BTS. Like I only read K-pop. Like those tarot readers are they ain't shit to me. Like they're not readers. You, Tangible Grace, I think you would be a very successful tarot reader. I don't say that lightly. I think if you trained up and learned more about it, I think you would be a successful tarot reader. To be honest with you. Like you would make that shit happen. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. You would make that shit happen. I see a I don't know if you were ever thinking about starting I'm starting one, Tangible Grace. I'm starting a class. I had a class when I first started my YouTube channel, and then it kind of fell through because I didn't know what direction my channel was going into. But yeah, I am going to be starting my tarot classes. Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you would make an impeccable tarot reader. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Yeah. The whole point of tarot is to guide you. Is to guide you, and you have to feel you really, yeah, no worries. You really have to God bless you. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Email me, you guys. Email if you're interested in the class. Email me at totallytosca@gmail.com. I met a lady last year who there's so much about tarot that we don't that I haven't even like this is just to me how I read is just it's just scratching the surface. Every time I read tarot, I always get something else. Like I always get another message. I always get something else. It's always different every time. It's very symbiotic, but it's almost like a part of me. So you really have to like sit down and really feel yourself, feel your energy, like really take time. And it's not easy. It took me 5 years before everyone had said you need to start a tarot channel. 5 years before I'm not ready to start a channel. And it's like the universe was just like, no, you're starting it now in the most weird, crazy time of your life. That's how you start. You just have to follow the call. Like it really is like that. I met a lady last year. She's been reading tarot for 40 years. She's been reading tarot since like the 70s. This woman is impeccable, but she was like, I still feel like I don't know enough. She keeps saying that to me. Like always listen to your guides. That's all I can say. Yeah. Smile, I'll get to you in 1 sec. Tangible Grace, I'm gonna pick out a Divine Abundance Oracle for you, just to give you a little heads up. What's coming in for... Okay, you got surrender, self-love, and freedom. Whatever is around you, you gotta surrender it. Surrender, surrender, surrender. That is probably the most humbling thing about tarot, is you will never know enough. So sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you are dying. The ego learns what is hardest: to stop trying to control the universe. You don't control what happens, how things happen. You just have to surrender, right? That's the whole purpose of this. Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like I never had before. And freedom. You got, I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Okay? I do feel a lot freer doing tarot than I do than reading a textbook. I will say that. Oh, Jenny, it's okay. It's okay, girl. It's okay. I got you. We'll do something else together. Smile, can I get a job this year? Can I be happy? Smile, you gotta be happy now. You can't just be happy in the future, because it'll always be in the future. In the future, you gotta be happy in the present and let it come to you. You know, you can't say, I want to be happy tomorrow and expect to be happy tomorrow. Like, it'll always be the tomorrow, you know, the next day and the next day. So me 6 cards. Can Smile get a job this year? You have to be happy now. You have to be content now. Page of Cups. You know how some people say, I want to be rich someday? It's like, that's not how it works. You gotta think like you're rich already, you know. 5 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. You had a bad run with with your past job. I don't know if someone threw you under the bus, or got you in trouble. I don't know, something. I feel like someone backstabbed you. Or there was some kind of dishonesty to get you somewhere else. I don't know what I'm really picking up, but I feel like there was something very dishonest. Will Smile get a job this year? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're gonna get a job this year. 8 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a job that you manifested, Smile. There's a new job coming in for you. I'm getting April or May. There's a job coming in for you that you've been waiting for a long time. Or at least maybe a year. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You have, like, some of us have like karmic lessons with money. Some of us have karmic lessons with relationships. Some of us have karmic lessons with work. I know I have a karmic lesson when it comes to work. I was born on the 13th. There's some things there where it's like I may have been like a little bit lazier in my past life, but there is a sense here of like, you gotta it's almost like work your magic. I'm getting work your magic. So Smile, I'm getting work your magic. So I feel like a lot of us came here to learn how to transmute energy, because we can always we can always get what we want or what we deserve, but it's like, how do we like make it kind of work symbiotically with us? It's very mechanical. It's funny I say mechanical because I see the Wheel of Fortune. I always say this is the Wheel of Fortune, not the Wheel of Misfortune. This is not a series of unfortunate events. This is a series of beautiful, fortunate events. And it's supposed to happen for you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Eunice. If I marry whoever I choose, live reading outcome. Okay. I'm going to choose Jay the Virgo. So what's going on from Jay the Virgo side? Are we going to meet and reunite? What's going with Eunice and this Virgo? You're welcome, Tangible Grace. I feel like, I don't take that lightly, by the way. Not everyone is gonna get a tarot reading like that from me. I don't just go around saying, you're gonna do it. No, like, you gotta be led to do it. You gotta get pulled into it. Four of Swords. You got the Lovers, Two of Wands, Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Maybe one more card. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Three of Cups. Give me one more card. Strength. Yeah. You are going to reunite later this year. It's not fast. It's not as fast as you think. It's probably going to be around the summer, maybe early fall. It's telling me about, okay, so Eunice, this is what's telling me. You are choosing to marry this guy, and I see that being a very beautiful thing. You started with the Lovers and the Four of Swords. It's a beautiful partnership. I think he needs time to really adjust, and you need time to really adjust to how that's going to look like in your life. He is he's a very generous. I just heard generous. He's a very generous guy. I know he's a Virgo, but I also see a lot of fire in his chart. He could have maybe some Sagittarius or Aries, or like an Aries rising kind of thing. He has a very gentle demeanor, like a very beautiful demeanor about him. It's teaching you right now to be patient and to be strong in yourself. I feel like he's a very Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's something between the both of you that you may have had a past life together. I don't know, but you may have had a past life, but there's something here. Whenever the Six of Cups comes up, I'm getting soulmate vibes. So like you may have had you may have been soulmates in one lifetime, in another lifetime. But it's telling me give him some space right now. This is time to, I'm getting the word incubate. So give him some room. He's gonna reach out to you. He's gonna talk to you. I just feel like right now, like it's not gonna happen as quickly as you want. Let it kind of digest. You know what I mean? Like let him kind of, yeah, Page of Pentacles. Let it cook. That's how I say it. Let it cook. um He's very attracted to you. I'm getting a strong, strong, strong physical, mental attraction, and there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of soul. It's very soulful. That's why I'm thinking very soulmate kind of energy. So, if you're not talking to him, or if there is some kind of discrepancy, give me an outcome, please, for Eunice. King of Cups. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Three of Wands, Seven of Wands. You did say you had to choose between two men. So if I marry whoever I choose, reading is my outcome. I'm choosing the Virgo. What's going on with the Virgo? I think you have some choice. I will say this. There are some pretty decent men that are very attracted to you. The Virgo, I know that's your choice, but the other one, he's also a pretty good, damn good choice. So you gotta really, and I feel like you're resisting it from the other guy. So just meditate on it. Let's see, what's the outcome? What is the outcome? One card. Yeah, I do see you. Okay, you got the King of Wands, the Magician, the Sun, Four of Wands. I just heard co-create with the universe. Co-create with the universe. And don't resist it. I feel like, yeah, I think you're going to marry the Virgo. I see marriage at the end. And that's like the light at the end of the tunnel for you. But I'm also seeing like a very very transformative. It's a very transformative energy. It's like it's very elevating. Like I see this guy being very positive. So, good job. Thank you for this. It actually sounded. I am surrounded by. Yeah, you might want to, when life starts to kind of hit you and all of a sudden you're not feeling as healthy, or you're not feeling as like you've been in pain, or you're not feeling as yourself, it's very wise to really move out of that location or that place. There have been moments where I have been in that situation, and it's one of those things. When you're led to leave, it's time for you to leave. When it's time for you to go, it's time for you to end. Bye, goodbye. So that's where I am at. 1 second, you guys. Oh, I also have some dice here, some opalite dice. I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I have, some goodies I have. I have Van oil. I'm almost out, but Van Van oil is used in voodoo. I'm gonna send you guys, email me. I'm gonna put together everything together, and I will send everyone a massive email with all the details on the tarot class. I've been trying to do tarot classes for the longest freaking time. It's unbelievable, unfreaking believable that I haven't even done it. And I think the part that was hard was that I was also moving a lot. And this is probably going to be my last move when I move to the city. And the other reason why I am moving to the city is the city of Atlanta, is because my soulmate finally freaking came through. And I met him last year. So, just making something happen. This was literally someone, I had no frame of reference. Like, I just said, this is going to be the guy. This is what he's going to do. This is da 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 da. And he appeared. So, thank you. Thank you, Eunice. I met my soulmate. Yeah, so that's one of the things. I'll probably be closer to him, which is great. I remember, I'll tell you something. I don't tell this to a lot of people, but I was engaged before I moved to Georgia. I thought I was going to be married by now. Like, I really wanted that American dream, white picket fence, but I realized I am not meant to be with a normal guy. Like, I am not meant to be with normal people. like I am not normal. So I can't expect like the American dream to happen for me in the way everyone else had it happen for them. So and I knew I had to push myself in a different direction. But yes, I was engaged, and I remember like a week before I moved to Atlanta from New York, I was literally like crying on my bed because I knew I wasn't going to marry this guy. And I still said yes. Disregarding everything in my life, I still said yes. And just deep in my heart, I'm just like, no, it's not going to happen. and I just cried, and I said, whoever you are, you need to find me in America. Like, you need to come and find me in Atlanta, because that's where I'll be. I can't go back to England, because I went to England to find this is how chaotic my brain was, okay, before all of this meditation stuff. Yeah, I was just distraught. I didn't know what to do, but I just cried, and I said, whoever you are, you need to find me in Atlanta. You fucking found me in Atlanta. And the way, every time I replay the way I met him, it happened exactly the way I pictured it. It's like the place, the house, the this, that, the other, the situation, everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. And I was very, how do I meditate? That's a good question. That's a very good question. But anyway, let me just finish this part. Yeah, so it happened exactly the way I saw it was gonna be. So I just like, the night I met him, I remember going back into my car and said, you guys better stop playing with my emotions, because this cannot, like, I was just so in disbelief. Like, you exist? Like, I didn't even think. But you see, now I realize like what I've been saying was true, because whatever you can see in your mind, whatever you see here can happen in reality. Your reality. This creates reality. Even the city you live in, it all came from the mind. The car you drive, it all came from the mind. Like everything has come from some kind of form of imagination or some kind of form of thought process. So, yeah. So, Carly Love, how do I meditate? That's a very, 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 very good question. Um, there's a couple of ways you can do this. There is, for me, I started meditating probably when I was in my mid 20s. I was about 25, 26, when I really made it a factor to actually put meditation in my daily habits, because I have to meditate in order for me to read. Um, Even if I do like a Jungkook reading, I still have to meditate before I do that reading. Like I still have to like kind of go into myself and really like just feel it in my solar plexus. But when I meditate, I close my eyes, I sit in an we call it the Indian position. I cross my legs and I sit on a flat surface, the floor. Thank you, smile. I sit on my bed. But I close my eyes and I try to clear any kind of sporadic thoughts, just kind of clear the thought process, and then almost like let whatever spirit needs to come. It's almost like you're drowning out the ego. It's almost like you're drowning out the the conscious mind, and you're going into your subconscious mind. A good way to meditate, if you need help, there are guided meditations you can do. I have done them, like just 10-15 minutes, just to get in alignment with yourself. Breath work. Breath work is very important for your spiritual, mental, and physical health. So breath work is how I also meditate. I have also learned how to, uh, what else? Breath work, visualization, so you can visualize things. Yes, it helps calm your stress. I will tell you this, stress is the number one killer. It will kill you. When you are in a toxic relationship, when you are in a toxic this, when you are in a very fiery, just aggressive state of mind, you are doomed to, you are doomed to just expire, because the level of stress that you need to handle, you need stress, like we all need stress, but we need to also learn how to regulate our stresses. If you have a wider if you have a wider belly or a wider like torso like this, um you're holding too much. It's sometimes it's not just fat, sometimes you're holding too much cortisol in your body, and you need stress to release it. So another form of meditation is exercising. Like you have to get physical with it. um so that's pretty much how I meditate. Another good form of meditation is hypnosis. Hypnosis can actually help um your probably can level out your stress levels. Like hypnosis can level out your stress levels, your mental levels. Some of us overthink, some of us overthink and don't actually do anything about it. It's very it's very yeah, you're walking through this. Whenever you go through hypnosis, it's a very different, like you see things that you didn't even consider. Like, it's insane. Um, if you want to know my background, I have an undergrad in psychology, so I learned a lot about clinical psychology, and I also learned about human behavior. And a lot of the things that we go through, there's that saying, nothing is new under the sun. It's not just you, and I want people to know this. It's not just you guys that are going through issues. This has happened since the beginning of mankind. Like, issues have started the from the start. Like, there is no perfect way around this, but we have to learn our lessons. Um, yeah, toxic they are. They are, especially if they are meant to um especially if they are meant to just, if you have a demanding, like, if you have a demanding person next to you. This is why it's so important to heal before we get into relationships, because you're not dealing with a robot. You're not dealing with a child. You need to do da 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 da. No, you're dealing with two people who want to be together. And then if it's not together, you're trauma bonded. If you're not trauma bonded, you're codependent. So it's so important to, no one's perfect, but we, get our shit together. Let's get our shit together. Let's get it together. So, yes, con pi 805. Yes, it's true. I manifested my man too, but right now we have ups and downs. Yeah, we have kids together, and I'm really trying to make, yeah. Sometimes it is very hard to because whenever we think about, like, our twin flame or our soulmate, we think that automatically you're in a relationship with no problems. That's how people freaking foresee it, and that's not true. We all have things that we've gone through, issues we have to deal with, karma we had to learn from, and then we you know we have our relationships, and we have to understand, like, they're still people too. They still gonna make mistakes. We're the last thing you want to do is putting things on a pedestal that it aren't supposed to be there. I am the first one to say I had put my parents on a pedestal for a long time. My parents, they could do no wrong. Asian culture, right? Asian culture. Always respect your elders. And then there was a time where I said, all right, I'm done with this whole respecting the elders thing. It doesn't mean I don't honor you. It just means you get respect when you give respect. Because I felt like I was a doormat at some point in my youth. So yeah, you have to identify those triggers from your childhood or from your past that make you the way you are, and how you make your decisions, how you process things, how you go through life. Sometimes if the partner behaves totally indifferently and doesn't care, yeah, that is one of the hardest things I will say about that is one of the hardest things I have to see about sorry, I got a text message that just ruined everything. Yeah, sometimes if it turns out into a toxic issue, um yeah. I think they said something, if a woman is indifferent, that's when you should start being concerned. If a woman in the relationship is uh is indifferent, that's when you should be concerned. Yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm just sending. Yeah. So what else is going on? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Unit, that's why I'm resistant to another guy. Yeah. I recently, actually, it's not just recently, it was probably the other day. I always ask what the universe has for me. It's the first time in a long time someone actually said, you're probably going to have kids. I was like, oh my God, I have to process that. At least one, you know. But I also know that I can't be with a normal man. Like I can't just be with normal. I can't just be with the standard cookie cutter Prince Charming man coming into my life. Like he might have elements of that, but he has to be more in tune with me, because it's a masculine feminine symbiotic thing, you know. So yeah, thank you, Eunice. I look, I was told probably a while ago that I was probably in my 20s I was supposed to have a kid, and then it never came up again, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's coming up again. Right on the same year that I meet my soulmate, right? Crazy. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, stability. 6 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles, Justice. Some of you, I don't know. Okay, this is what the universe is telling me. Yeah, you right, Smile. Loving someone is easy, but living together and adjusting is quite difficult. Yeah, you need personal space. You need personal space. Yeah. And it's not just about loving someone and them loving you back. It's also liking someone, because you can love people you don't like. You know what I mean? That was something I had to learn very quickly. You have to, it's not just love. You can be in love, googly eyes and everything, but if you don't really like them, it's like, what is this? You know? Forced love, yeah. Some of you guys are waiting. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Every time I see the 6 of Pentacles, I see my life path number, because I'm a 6. And Justice. Also, you guys, I can do life path readings if you guys would like. If you guys are interested in your typical Asian family culture, yeah, right. If you guys are interested in a reading in the tarot class, I can also teach you guys how to do angel numbers and that kind of woo-woo type shit. Angel numbers, Justice and 6 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are weighing the pros and the cons to a decision, and I think that whatever decision that is, it's going to be good. It's going to be stable. It's going to be good. It's going to be solid. You might have thought that you couldn't do it on your own, but you are going to do it, or you will do it, or you have done it on your own before. I keep seeing justice. Like, you see the scales on the teapot, the justice scales, and I feel like if you feel like injustice was done in your life, best believe that the scales of justice are going to level out into your favor. Some of you guys are going to be walking into probably the best parts of your life, like the most epic times of your life. Yeah, I do teach white spells. I do teach spells. I teach herbal herbal teas, herbal medicine. I also teach spells, candle magic. Candle magic is one of my biggest things. I think I'm a pro at it. This is a love candle for Valentine's Day. If you guys want some, like I actually set candles. Um, I do white spells. I do money spells. I do um, looking for a job spell. Whatever you want to do, you're gonna do. I can do it. Um, except for like necromancy and shit. Like I don't raise people from the dead. We don't do that here. Is cord cutting a white spell or a dark one? It's neutral. Cord cutting is neutral. It is, but usually with cord cutting, you are removing someone or some kind of energy tie that's attached to you, and you're removing it from yourself. This is why it's really, and I'll get into this in probably a lot more personal like lives and classes that I'll do. It's really important with who you have sex with. Like it's really important that you know that person or you are aligned with that person, because if you're not, there is energy transference through. I mean, in fact, that's probably the greatest energetic transference is through sex. So just be mindful of that. Just be careful of that, because you don't want any Tom, Dick, or Harry, you know what I mean, around you who never had the best intentions and around you. So just be careful. I also have oils, money magnet oils. I have other oils too for like pain, like or arthritis, things like that. Could you please tell me about my visa change in February, job and career? Tosca, right now I'm residing in your family root countries. Really? Philippines? What's going on for Eunice? Jenny. Korea? Are you from Korea? My mother's Korean. My dad's Filipino. Is cord cutting only for family members or can it be for others? It can be for anyone. Listen, Jenny, for you, anything is possible. I'll always make it happen for you. You should. Yeah, Melody, you know what? That has been one of my biggest dreams was to start an online shop. I had an online apothecary before COVID, and then COVID hit, and then I'm like, well, I guess I have to shut down because no one was coming in, which is so weird, but whatever. I had a successful business at some point in my life, and I feel like there were times where and I still feel like this. I feel like I have kind of failed, but it was circumstantial. It's not even my fault that it failed. So, all right, Eunice, your visa: 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Page of Swords, Justice, Emperor, Strength, 10 of Swords, Emperor again, Ace of Swords. I feel like you're gonna get your visa. Were you hoping to get it around April? I'm seeing an April. I'm seeing April or May. April. Give me one card, please. For Eunice. I'm seeing April, May, or June with the 6 of Cups. April, May, or June. Oh, you're a Cancer. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Aries moon. Yeah, Melody 991. I do karma cleanses. I do egg cleanses. I do sage cleanses. I do everything, you know. A good way, if you are in a bad situation right now or you're not living in a good place, I want you to get like a bowl, a glass bowl, hopefully a glass bowl, but a bowl of just regular water, clear water, doesn't have to be cold, and put salt, sea salt. Just mix it and put it under your bed and go to sleep. That will absorb all the negative energy that is around you. Okay? The next day, just dump it into the toilet or dump it into the drain and just watch the negative energy just flow out. That's one of the fastest, easiest ways. If you can't light a sage, if you can't light a Palo Santo, if you can't do any of that or light a candle, get some salt water in a bowl and put it under your bed. That's the easiest way to remove negative energy. That's my tip for the day. Eunice, I see you getting your your Justice and the Emperor. I think they're reviewing it or going through it right now. Within 14 days. Well, then it's gonna happen because I feel like Death and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna happen. For some reason there is a turnaround with your visa stuff, Eunice. It's like it's gonna happen. Like, it's almost like it's expedited. Something about this feels expedited. Like it's gonna happen like boom, quick. I think you're gonna be okay. I think you are going to be okay. Now, yeah. Okay. Carly Love, can I know, do you see me in a relationship? Will Carly Love be in a relationship? I've been here for 2 hours. Just yapping away. Just yap, yap, yap. 3 cards. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. 5 of Cups. Knight of Wands. Chariot. And Death. Here's the thing. Yeah, I do see a relationship happening for you, Carly Love. I feel like you're holding on to something from the past is stopping you. Something is blocking your love. But someone's coming in. I feel like it could be a fire sign. I feel like there is love coming towards you, Carly Love, but I feel like you might be disinterested. You're like, I wanted that from someone else. I didn't want it from you. Like, this is what I have to choose from. It means it's expedited, Eunice. When the Death and the Fool came out, I felt like it changed the trajectory of your visa. Oh my, yeah. Like, I feel like you're like, oh, you're the one that likes me. Oh, like, I am just not impressed right now. Like, like that's how I feel. King of Pentacles. I feel like he's a good one. I see Taurus. I see a Taurus or Capricorn. I see also an Aries. Gotta be careful with those Aries men. I'm telling you. Can I meet the love of my life? You sure can, Smile. You sure can. You sure can meet the love of your life. In your mind's eye. Girl, let me tell you something. Before I get into these relationship readings, I had mentioned uh years ago. It's terrible, shitty feeling when a love offer comes from the wrong person. Yeah, you're like, you really love from you. I wanted it from that one, not that one. Like, it's honestly just ridiculous. Like, I got love offers from, like, listen, I've gotten love offers from like 60-year-old men. Like, I'm just like, I'm not interested, Carly. I'm like, I'm really not interested, and I'm not like I'm not a gold digger like that. So it's like, I'm like, I don't care if you have a 401k. Like, I honestly don't give a shit about all that. Like, um, actually, from yeah, yeah. Oh, Carly, love, you are an Aries. I'm an April Aries. Before I get into your reading, Smile, with meeting the love of your life, please, it is my highest recommendation not to date your own sign, sun sign specifically. If you are a Aquarius sun, please do not date another Aquarius sun. If you are a Aries sun like me, do not go after another Aries. I'm telling you something. You need. I did a reading for Taeyoung from BTS, Taeyoung and Jenny. They're both Capricorns. I said this is not a good match, and Army came flooding at me like, how can you say that? What are you talking about? I was like, listen, if you want to make their relationship work, they need to be friends, because if they get into a relationship, it's going to be toxic as fucking shit. I'm telling you, you need to give a horoscopes have been here, has always been and always will be here until the end of everything. Like, you cannot make this shit up. Like, if you're a Capricorn, if Taeyoung is a Capricorn and she's also a Capricorn, you're gonna end up with power struggles that Capricorns deal with. Money, materialism. They're gonna spend like no tomorrow. And they're going to um have power struggles. They're there, and they're famous. So who gets the limelight? Who doesn't? Who, I want more attention here. You like it's very, yeah, I was in shock. Girl, I'm always in shock. You know. Exactly. Like, don't, like, if you're a Scorpio, don't date another Scorpio. If you are an Aries, listen, I had in my life 2 Aries men who I have dated in from my past. Never again. Listen, I have washed myself from Aries men. I was like, nope, we are not doing that. It's toxic. It's vile. We spit fire. Aries are known to be very sharp with their words, and we don't back down from a fight. So it's you you know I can't. You need some space. You need some space between your zodiac sign and your specific person's zodiac sign. It's better if you end up with someone who is your north node, or even if it's not your north node, someone who actually has aspects that you like. Maybe if you are a Gemini and you end up with an Aries, that's also very good. A Gemini's My longest relationship was with a Gemini. Like, but you need space in, because you need to learn how to work together. If you're too close in being an Aries and another Aries, you're gonna hit a brick wall, basically. It's almost like 2 cars crashing into each other. You're gonna hit this. You're gonna face the same difficulties, and you're going to behave about it the same, almost very similar kind of way. You're going to get triggered by the same things. You need to be very careful. Yeah. That's why I said don't ever get with your own zodiac sign or your own horoscope sign. If you end up with, I don't know, if a Taurus ends up with another Taurus, two bulls. I mean, what are you gonna do? That's already in and of itself like just that's anger management right there. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I feel you. I've been with an Aries and it was horrible. Look, Aries men, listen, Aries men are that's a different fucking breed. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's just not suitable for me. It's not that all Aries men are the same. It's just it doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. It does not work for me. That's all I know, and I'm sticking by that. Yep, it's true. I will never do. You guys, listen. Date a Scorpio man or whatever, but it's gonna be crazy. Okay, so Smile, you asked me, what did Smile say? Can I meet the love of my life? You got the Emperor, the Star, Six of Wands. Eunice, don't get with another Cancer. It's gonna be way too crabby. It's gonna be way too crabby. Eight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you can meet the love of your life. I feel like, Smile, you got distance. Oh, you a Libra, girl. You a Libra. Libras are, yeah. Libras are good. Are smart. I feel like Libras are good, and Libras are more generous with negotiating. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna meet the love of your life, but there's distance between the both of you. You're gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle, halfway. So that's what I'm getting. It's there's distance. I feel like geographical distance. Yeah, there's distance. I feel like you're gonna meet online. That's how you're gonna meet your love. Yeah. Dang, I've already been here for almost 3 hours. I love doing lives, you guys. It's just that whenever I got on here and it has been whenever I get on here and it's all about like, let me do like a reading on sugar, and there's no offense to Army for doing what they want to do. Oh, nice Smile. Every time they want me to do a K-pop reading, I'm like, please, can we do a reading on like real life here, or can we do a reading on, something else, something different? Because I'm tired of pulling out cards for the same 10 people. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, what has changed in the past 2 years? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like their life is their life. So that's the other thing. I will say this. Did you do a BTS reading again today? I did not. I did not do a BTS reading today. I was asked to do a sugar reading and something else, so I'm gonna have that happen. Give me one card. What's going on with BTS? I know they're all doing their own thing. 3 cards for BTS. You're welcome, Smile. 3 of Swords. Oof. Don't like that. 8 of Cups. 7 of Wands. 2 of Cups. This is for BTS. You got Justice on the bottom. Strength. 2 of Swords. The Moon. There's a separation here. I guess they're all doing their own stuff right now, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I know Army does not like it when I say this, but BTS is kind of over. Like it's kind of carried its weight when it happened, and now it's finished. Oh yeah, the K-pop OG, like G Dragon, is back. I was happy about that. It is very creepy, Eunice. I have said this in a jungle greeting that he has social anxiety. He has social anxiety. He does not. This, like, Smile. Yeah, he's a good, caring person, Smile. I feel like he is someone who is he's very gentle. He's very gentle. I think you are more of a wish fulfillment for him. That's what I'm getting. He's very kind-hearted. But yeah, Eunice, I've said that several times that they have issues with all of that. So anyway, that is what I have. Let me take out another deck. I do past life readings too, you guys. Yeah, I feel like Vian are going to walk out of the group. Yeah, even they can change the career because they don't like to. I feel like they want to still keep the tag of being a celebrity, like famous or being known, and they still want to remain. Obviously, they want to stay rich, but I don't think they're going to be as in the limelight as much as they want to. Yeah, and rightfully so. Like rightfully so. Like I'd be pissed off too. I'd be pissed off too if that happened to me. You guys, I am having my prayer candle. So if you guys want to donate to my channel, a couple dollars or something, I will put a prayer candle for you on my altar. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Maybe at the end I will show you what my card collection looks like right now. Like what I have so far, what I have out right now. So I'm going to do that. That'd be fun. This is my White Light Oracle deck. Give me 3 cards, please, for my collective. Or I'll put it on a full video so that like there are no interruptions. But I'll show you guys what I have so far. I also do past life readings, you guys. Dear of Delta. Two more videos. Epsilon modulation and alpha of Alcyon and telepathy of Terra Mater. I'm getting a lot of tranquility coming in for you guys. Some of you guys are opening your heart chakra, opening up to love. I feel like for some of you, you guys have a grandparent that watches over you, or a grandmother or a mother who have passed on, who's watching over the both of you. So I'm saying both of you, or I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Jenny, no, not all of us have past lives. We don't all. Some of us are new. Some of us have been here before. Some of us are from a different freaking planet. At some, that kind of thing. But someone is watching over you. Okay. Sending you messages. In fact, I was told by some, I don't know how true this is. I don't know how accurate this is, but there was someone who told me that most people actually do not have karma. Most people do not have it. We just end up meeting, a lot of us who do have it, the people who do have it end up meeting people who do have it. You know what I mean? It's very interconnected. And we talk about karma, we talk about dharma, and the universe, the laws of the universe. The very interesting stuff. But not all of us have past lives. Magnetism of arrows. Let it flow. Let things flow. I feel like if you've met your partner, I feel like it's a beautiful dance of come and go. Like it's almost like you guys are, when you meet your person, it really feels like you're very connected in a different way. I like it. It's beautiful. Seraph of 963 hertz. Yeah, y'all. You guys are, if you haven't felt it already, and if you haven't felt it in your soul, you're gonna get some downloads. I feel like, Melody, I feel like if you have a grandmother or a mother who passed on, they're gonna come into your dreams. Give me 3 cards. What is this grandmother or mother saying? Karma of Kutuhala. Beautiful. Archon Barbello. Obadiah. Beautiful. There's a sense here of protection. Cupio Dissolvi. I feel like there's a sense here of a strong protection energy, but it's also an energy that I'm feeling where it's very heartfelt. You might not see it with your mind's eye right now, but I feel like you can feel them, maybe physically. Sorry. Yes, my mother comes in my dreams. I still miss her every single day badly. I'm sorry. I'm just going to read from the book. It says karma of Kutuhala. So what is the message? 43, 214. 214. So this one, your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality into your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart and do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Kutuhala in Sanskrit terms that translates to that which excites wonder, even if it doesn't seem like it will lead us anywhere practical. Following our bliss can allow for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. So I feel like you're being led. Your mother or your grandmother is leading you to a place or to a version of yourself that is different. That wants you to be fulfilled. Archon Barbello. So I'm gonna read from this. Ooh, I'm getting chills. You guys have there's a strong feminine energy coming in. I want you to light a white candle for them. I want you to just light a white candle. Your biology and gender are creative and powerful, means for you to express your soul path. Sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. Embrace the journey of what feels like to be you in your own body. There is so much benefit and healing to be gained through the embrace of your life journey, including the deeper experience of the absolute freedom of your spirit. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I light a candle for my mom, my dad. So you have open. I get a strong, like whenever I see this, I get a strong protective feeling. Very strong protection over you guys. Yeah, always I would say light a candle for them, say thank you. Say thank you for them. Um Tell them that their spirit is acknowledged, that kind of thing. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you knew in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. I'm telling you, you're protected. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways that contribute positive energy to our human collective. And then you have Cupio Dissolvi. 49. Very telling words. Very telling words. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan, even if your plans are going awry. Know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. Surrender. I think It's telling you to surrender. But I feel like you guys, if you have a mother who had passed on, they are watching over you. She is watching over you, and it's very strong. I feel her presence. I feel their presence very strongly. Whew. That was a lot. It means that they are sending you a message. If you, I can do, so another thing I can do is read wax and read flame. When a candle flickers like this, see how it's flickering, pretty like dancing around? It means the energy is, even if things in the physical world don't feel like anything is moving, there's a lot of energy that is moving with what you're manifesting, with what you want to see happen. Whenever you see, like, I'll be honest with you, I did a cord I did a cord cutting ceremony a month ago in this very room, and I released it. Had to sage the whole room. I did a cord cutting ceremony, and it was this girl with a very shitty ex-boyfriend who thinks that she was coming back, and she's like, I'm not coming back. What do you think? Anyway, the candles kept flickering on and off, on and off. And I found out it was my dad. I said, oh my God, please stop playing games with me today. um, they're usually sending you a message. They're usually, like, if you hear like a pop in a candle, like if you hear like a pop, yeah, I know. I was like, please stop playing games. But like when you hear a pop, they're communicating with you. When you hear a loud, when it burns like very large, that means they're really connected to you. Like they're really, really connected to you. When it flickers, it means they're around you. Like they're protecting you. They're around you. Yeah. Sparkling sound. Like when it sparks, like goes pop, 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 pop. Yeah. It's happened quite a bit. Listen, I have 4 candles going, and it has happened, like including the one I have up here. I've had 4 candles going. Two is for money. One is for my ancestors, which is just a plain white candle. And then I have my love candle for my soulmate, which is a pink one. Whenever you hear like a pop, it's like it it really is a sign from them. It's like it's time to get moving. Let's get moving. Let's keep, it's their sign to tell you it's time for you to make a change, make a dent, keep going on. It's like we're still here, we're still watching over you, but it's time to go. If it keeps flickering, honestly, I will tell you that was one of the things that used to scare me when it flickers. But yeah, it's some crazy type shit. I've been to churches where the candles will flicker and I would just feel like a spirit just come, like, flow by. Like it never feels easy, but I've gotten so used to it that I can handle it. Like you really have to develop that skill of just, I need to get used to this because this is never going to leave me. You know what I mean? I've also been to churches that I would never. There are buildings. I went to Europe years ago. There were buildings I would not walk into. I don't care if it was an old church or whatever. I would not. No. Mm-mm. There are places that have too much history that I cannot put, like, I can't, there's just too much going on. When I went to the Philippines, I saw a ghostly bride in a small church. I said, we're not staying in here. I'm not staying here. I'm leaving now. It was a weeping woman. It was a weeping woman, or like a woman in white. I've seen a lot of things that I just will leave it. Leave you there. Leave you there. So I guess that's gonna conclude. You're also an empath and feel the energy. Yes, I can. I'm an empath and I can feel, see, and hear, just like it's real to me. Just like I'm doing this live with you, it's real to me. Like I can feel them, I can see them. And I don't know how I wasn't like committed into like some kind of mental place, mental institution, but I've learned how to block them in a way where it doesn't consume me. Because I will say this, a lot of people who have been, yeah, Eunice, it scared me too. Tell me about it. Um, yeah, it's one of those things where it really, what do you do? Like, at what point what do you do? You know, it you just don't know what else. I had to really just submit to it. The whole thing, the whole mediumship thing, and just kind of surrender to it. Like, this is who you are. You're not schizophrenic. You're not doing anything. You don't, it's just, it's what's going on with you. So I just have to abide by that and live by that, and accept there's such strong acceptance that I have to kind of overcome with that. So give me 3 cards. Got the Empress, 9 of Cups, the Hanged Man. I'm probably gonna have kids. Like, if I ever have kids, I'll probably have kids who have probably more of a gift than I do. To be honest, it is scary. It's a scary time to. It's a scary time to be alive. It's very. If you don't know how to handle it, you might as well just live your life and block it out completely. Because I was given like a choice. Do you want to block this out or do you want to keep going? I was like, what? And then it's like, you're being called to keep going. So I had to keep going with the whole, like, seeing things. It's crazy. It's crazy. So when I even with when I do a BTS reading, or when I do a Blackpink reading, um, not only do I feel their energy, I can actually like, there were times where I felt like Jungkook was like right in front of my face. Like, that's the level that I'm at now. It's almost like whether you're dead or alive, if you're communicating me, you're like right in front of me. That's how it's been. I can feel the energies from surrounding and from people, but maybe my spirits block listening and seeing. Listen, you have to accept it. You have to surrender to it. You have to accept it. You have to acknowledge it, and you have to. If you're not at peace with it, then it's not for you. If it's gonna fuck you up, then don't do it. There are people who on are in mental institutions, who are on medications, who shouldn't even be on medications. They just have a gift. They just didn't know how to get into it, you know. But I'm a functioning person. I drive, I go to work, I come home, I like take showers, I live. But there are times where I have seen things that I don't really want to see. And I have to really, like, Like that fear has to be like completely gone. Yeah, you got a choice to make. There will always be that decision in someone's life to just, do I stay? Do I go? Do you keep this gift? Do you want to let it go? Something like that. There is, look, I don't even know that energy power is into me by birth. Yeah, we all, most of us are given a gift at birth. A lot of what we have, a lot of the things that have happened, like school, parenting, religion, culture, has told us to knock those things out. Those energetic, whatever the fuck, like knock those things out. It's a very masculine way of thinking, because the masculine is tangible. This is why when you talk about like your divine masculine, divine feminine, the divine feminine is always the first one to wake up. She's always the one to wake up and wake up her divine masculine. Hi TriStar, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Yeah, and as everything, kind of like even with tarot, like everything like that, everything like even with tarot, it takes practice. It takes practice, and it takes humbling yourself. You know. I think we should be grateful that you have been here with almost 2-3 hours and listening to everyone with patience. Yeah. So do you guys want to see my tarot collection, at least the ones I have out right now? No worries. I have, you know what? I have to be somewhere like later, but I can stay here for another. I can stay here for another 20-30 minutes. Why not? This is Palo Santo, you guys. I just burnt it. This is Palo Santo stick. It's found in Brazil. And Palo Santo is known as holy wood, and it purifies. It does the same thing as sage, and it cleanses the energy, cleanses your space, your room space, and it gives like this strong kind of cinnamon energy, kind of cedar kind of vibe. My daughter C always says she's even scared, even at home, and sometimes she tells me there's something, but then laughs it off. I don't know whether to believe her or not. I think she's. Give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards for C. You got the Empress, 6 of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah. Listen, Jenny, she can see. She can see things. I think she can feel them too, but she can see things. Is she afraid of the dark? Let me know. If she's afraid of the dark, let me know. I am susceptible to negative energy. Yeah. Yeah, listen. I think I saw yours. I'm going to do yours, TriStar, right now. If she's afraid of the dark, she must be seeing something. She must be seeing something. Um, I'll get to you first name, last name. Let me get through TriStar first. Actually, Ginny, I'm gonna use my dowsing rods for this. Is Ginny's kid seeing seeing things? She's seeing something in your house, Jenny. I don't know what she's seeing, but I can't see exactly what she's seeing, but she definitely can see. That's apparent to me. Um, TriStar, can you do a read on my finances, career? Can y'all PayPal if you can, please? $6. Read about for TriStar. Read about career and finances. Four of Swords. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. You're way too emotional when it comes to your resources and money. I'm seeing a business growth happening in the near future for you, TriStar. I don't know what you're trying to build. I don't know if you're trying an online thing, but I see a social media presence for you. I also see that you have other jobs that you can do. You're not I don't see you as like a 9 to 5 kind of person. You're not. I mean, and if that's what you've been looking for, that's what gotten you drained and tired. Um, don't hold on to the past. Your finances are going to pick up. I see October. Yeah, your finances are going to pick up. I feel like I'm seeing like a social media create, but you gotta, like, people think social media creator, but then it's like, well, I made all this and now it's like, then what? And it's, no, you gotta keep hustling. You gotta keep promoting yourself. You gotta keep, this is why I'm doing this live. Like, you gotta keep pushing. It doesn't just happen overnight. Like, it's just gonna happen. King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, or King of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. You need to make it happen. You like, you will be sitting there waiting for the rest of your life if you don't make a move, and you will never be happy. It's only going to cause you resentment. So just keep going. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. I feel like if you were in a lax state of mind, I think you're going to have to change your mental state on how you view money. You listen, when we're talking about energy, money is energy. Talk to me. I speak things into existence. When we manifest, we speak it. You know, when you talk about the creation of the world, you know, God spoke it into existence. So you need to speak whatever and you have to believe that it's going to happen. That's why your thoughts and your words are very important. That's why it's called spelling, because you're literally spelling things out. It's a spell. So speak life over your money. Speak life over your career. Speak life over your opportunities. Speak life over your man or woman or whatever. Speak life over your marriage. You know, you don't want a dud marriage. You know, speak life over yourself. Like, just say, like, I'm a money manifester. I can do this. I've done this. Like, it's very you know, co-create with the universe. It's telling you to co-create with the universe. Um you have some ideas for a business, but you got to get moving. You got to get started, you know. That's what I'm seeing. Hi Tosca, can I get a general guidance? First name, last name? Yeah, I will tell you this. When you are not necessarily an empath. Not all empaths are this way, but when you are non-conventional, a 9 to 5 is not the way to go. I mean, I've done 9 to 5s too, but yeah, you need to learn how to make things happen. Tosca, how are you? Is it okay if I get general guidance? 6 cards, please. Empress, 6 of Pentacles. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Your guidance, first name, last name, is to... I'm getting find your inner truth. Find your inner truth. Find your... Find your balance. I'm seeing the yin yang for you. You got the Empress, 6 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. This is no, I'm not even kidding you. Empress and the Emperor. You got the Empress, right? Or Empress, Empress, 6 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. It's telling me you're being guided to balance out your masculine and your feminine. We all have masculine and feminine. It's not gender. It's energy. And things will come to you quick. I feel like if you're manifesting money, you have to learn how to like kind of manage it in a very practical, but also like a metaphysical kind of way. It's a very again with the co-creation, I'm getting strong co-creation energy vibes here. But I'm seeing like do what your heart is telling you to do. TriStar, I am also saying that to you. Like do what your heart is telling you to do. Give me 3 cards for TriStar, because she's... And then I'm going to show you my tarot decks, and then I'm going to be out of here, you guys. Ten of Cups. Wow. So TriStar, you're very confused. It says High Priestess, Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords. I'm feeling very similar to this reading right now. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. There are processes, like layers to you that you have to go through. And you're feeling very confused right now because you don't know. Maybe you have too many options, or you don't know what you want. And it's telling you to go into yourself, listen to your intuition, meditate, write it down, and make sure you're kind of like on track. You are not someone who is supposed to do a 9 to 5. You are not a cubicle worker. I see you as you make money in an unconventional way. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going to start a business. I'm also seeing jewelry. I don't know if jewelry was something you really liked, like gemstones, crystal, whatever like these kind of like shit like that. Like, you want to do something that you're passionate about, because that's when you make actually the most money. That's when you actually make the most out of your life, the most out of yourself. So you're searching, you're looking, but you need to look within. What does TriStar want? Am I okay? Like, what do I want? What about me? I feel like you've done a lot of things for everyone else and not much for yourself. Yeah. I feel like I feel like you might start like maybe a crystal store, an online crystal shop, or something to that extent. Email, you know what, TriStar, why don't you email me judgment and the page of one. You look, what's holding you back is what people think of you. What's holding you back is I don't think mom and dad would understand, or I don't think this, that, and the other would care. I don't forget about them. Forget about them. Just do what you want to do, because they're not the ones that are gonna make you money. You're gonna make money from other people. Like not even your own family will only help you so far. You know what I mean? The rest of the time, the rest of that whole life, that's on you. You know what I mean? So yes, I do see you having your own. I see strong crystal. I see a crystal business. Look at that King of Swords. Look at all that light. The World, Knight of Cups. I don't know if you're into jewelry making. I don't know if you're into stuff like that, but it's very creative, but it's also it's not difficult to do, and you can make money off of it. I'm going to show you what I got. This is a crystal I got, and I would tell you to get one. This is a fire and ice crystal, crackle quartz. This is something you might want in your collection. Anything that's like a clear quartz to give you clarity is good for you. Okay? I feel like that's going to help you or sustain you or something. That's what I'm getting. A lot of look, what you seek is seeking you. So, you might as well just kind of say, this is my moment, this is my time, this is my place. So enjoy it while you can. All right, you guys, I'm going to just go through my tarot collection. I have a lot. Speak to your money. Speak to your money. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but if you guys are having money issues, speak to your money and believe it. Speak it into existence. So I'm going to start with my oracle decks. You can email me, TriStar. It is totally Tosca. I'll write it up. If you're interested, I'm also starting my tarot classes. So I'm going to start with my oracle decks, and then I'll go into my tarot decks. So my oracle decks that I have right in front of me are this is my crystal intentions. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see that. Mrs. Wasabi, I will get to you in a minute. This is my Crystal Intentions Oracle deck. I just got this. I was led to this, and I love it. It gives me mantras. So, for example, it'll have emerald, and then it'll have a mantra on top and like a message in the back. I love this deck. And then I have, of course, my Divine Abundance Oracle deck. This gives me this gives me like happy, like colorful vibes. I was gonna give this as a gift, but then I realized no, it was meant for me. And it, like, the messages, like, look at this non-duality. It says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both, co-creating with the universe. You know what I mean? Like, I love the artistry and the colors of this one. This is Divine Abundance. This is Sisters of a Seed. This was a gift. This was a gift to me for my birthday. And the untangling of too many thoughts. It has very beautiful mermaids on this. And it gives me some really practical but still feminine advice. It's not too practical where it's like, this is way too practical. It gives me enough advice. And then for my tarot deck, my tarots, I have the Muse Tarot. This was also given to me for my birthday. But I absolutely love the artistry, like the devil, look at that, and yeah, you gotta feel out the ones that are actually calling you. Not all tarot decks are meant for me. There are tarot decks I never use. Oh, I didn't know that you emailed me once, Eunice. And then, of course, this is what I've been using today. It's my Mystical Moments. And then I used this yesterday. This is the Tarot of the Divine. I love this deck so much. Another good one is I have this small one. It's a pocket size triple goddess tarot deck. Um, this is another gift, which is the Modern Witch Tarot. Let's see if I can show you. Modern Witch Tarot. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Very good energy. I get a lot of career for this deck. Career and culture. I probably use 1, 2, 3. I do use my triple, but I have to be led to use this. I probably use 2, 3, 4. I used to have more than this. I had to get rid of them. I don't use this. This is my Circle of Life Tarot. If anyone, it looks like beautiful mandalas at the back, but I do not like how it is. I do not like how to read this. I don't feel this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel it. I have, it's just been sitting collecting dust. Like, it's not doing it for me. I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 10 tarot decks in altogether. No, it's because it's not giving. It doesn't give me information, like clear information. This is another tarot deck. This is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I use this specifically for past life readings. They look like ghosts. Yeah. I use this specifically for my past life readings, or if you're going through like something very emotional, very painful. Yeah, if I'm not connected, I'm not going to use it. This is something I've also used before, Ghost Spirits Tarot deck. This was my aunt, her spirit led me to this deck. She said, I need you to buy this deck, and I need you to read for your mom. And I read for my mom, but I didn't read in front of my mom. and I found out that my mom was going through emotional and financial like crisis. So I had to call her and figure out that they do crazy things like that. This is another crystal deck I have. This is the Crystal Angels um, Oracle deck. This is beautiful. Look at gold. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Spiritual path. Things like that. Oh yeah, I have my whip. Girl, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Hold up. Hold up. This is another one. This is my Whispers of Love. Thank you. Whispers of Love Tarot. This gives me very beautiful love messages. This is very soft, very feminine. I'll probably do a Valentine's Day reading with this one. I love Detroit. I love Detroit. I used to go to Michigan every summer when I was a kid. I have family. I used to have family in Ann Arbor, but I used to go to Detroit a lot. Feel free to donate. Feel free to donate to my channel, my PayPal, whatever. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Look, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Thank you, TriStar. I appreciate that. Which one? The you want to listen to the Whispers of Love? Whispers of Love. This was also a gift. I've been blessed with so many gifts. Oh my God, you have no idea. For the most part, Eunice, yeah, it. Look, when we read not to force our opinion on others. It's almost like we read if it resonates. If it resonates with you, then if the shoe fits, yeah. Yeah, if it fits, then it is. If it doesn't, then don't force it. So that's my Whispers of Love. This is my beautiful one. Um, ethereal ethereal visions. Beautiful cards. Um, got gold flecks on. I haven't used this in a while. I need to use it again. Look at the sun. Look at the sun in this deck. Look. Yeah, this is a really good deck to have. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I love this deck. This is another one. This is my OG. This is my old school. This is the first ever tarot deck that was given to me by a witch. I was I was in Boston. I was 17 years old. Backtrack. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I did good in school, but there were times where I had a habit of running away. It could have been bad, but I was protected. But I ran away from home a couple of times. I just didn't like the control that I had there. Anyway, long story short, I was in Salem, Massachusetts. Took a bus to Salem, and this lady was like, "You need this deck." this is for you. And she just gave it to me. And this was in like it's like a old, like a very old bookstore. And she was like, she just felt like this was supposed to be mine. And this is the first card, this is the first deck I did tarot readings on. This is the first deck, and this is the Goddess Tarot. The Goddess Tarot deck. Yeah. I mean, you have to. Like, this is the only one look, listen. This is the life we get, and even though we can always come back, I don't want to come back. Like, we have to learn our from our mistakes, and we make the best out of it. We make the best out of life, and no holding back, no backsliding. That it is what it is. Give me one card from my beautiful original Goddess Tarot deck. Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So a lot of that, again, it's like, be very clear with your mindset. And some of you need to be saving. I'm getting savings, building and saving your money is what I'm getting. Some of you are going to start investing. I don't know why I'm seeing crypto, but yeah. Thank you, TriStar. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Yeah. The Asian household was, I had a tiger mom. She was very strict. Like the way of, she ruled with an iron fist. She's not the easiest person to please. And I think she's kind of changed now because she's gotten old, but it was very difficult. And I think that was part of my karma, is to learn how to deal with difficult people. I don't know. Yes, I'm gonna get some water, Jenny. Give me a minute, you guys. I'm getting some water. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I just wanted to show you that I do have teas. This is my Meditate tea. This is lavender, mint, and orange peel. I make my own teas now. If you guys want to know, I'm this is my lung remedy. So this is like to do some clearing in your lungs, especially if you have like bronchitis, something like that. Yeah, very earthy kind of stuff that I'm doing. I don't know why, but it's something that, yeah. TriStar, you need to save. Thank you, Mrs. Wasabi. And then I also have, this is Egyptian blue Egyptian lotus, and it is, you can either smoke it or drink it, and it'll give you psychedelic something. This is a tea that you can actually meditate with. I feel like the blue Egyptian lotus is something you can you can meditate with. You can actually let your mind free, like let it go, like let it wander. Thank you, Mrs. Wasabi. So that is what I have. That is what I have for tarot. Um, and I have this. I'll show you this. This is my original Rider-Waite. This is the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. This is the original. This is not the exact original, but this is how the first tarot decks look like at some point. Yeah. So it's new for me to make. Yeah, it. Listen, I started making teas during COVID. I started making teas during COVID. I started making salt baths, things like that, because it like healing. We need we need so much healing right now. It's not even funny, you know. And I feel like it's one of my callings to give back to the to the world in a subtle but healing kind of way. And also I have to be able to understand that people need to be ready for. I can't just do a tarot reading and expect someone to get what I'm saying all the time. It's almost like you have to be ready to get the answer. Like if this is not the answer you're looking, this is what I can't stand with Army when they get all over my page. It gets messy on the comment section. I read it. I'm just like, I'm not even getting involved. Um like if it's not resonating, or if you don't like what's gonna happen to them, or what you see you want to happen to them, that's not your call. Like that's not their call to say Jungkook is gonna end up with X, Y, and Z. Like if you don't like the answer, go to another reader. Like I have been very like sharp with Army, because like I had to be that way. Like if you do not like the answer, go to another reader, because you can't tell me to sugarcoat how I read. Like it would be a disservice. I wouldn't be doing my job if I was just giving you bullshit. If I was just pulling out the man of your dreams coming in, you're gonna win $1 million. You're gonna like if I was just throwing that out there, I wouldn't be doing my job. So unless I specifically say you might, there's a strong sense that you might win something like that. Those things are rare. Those things are rare for me to say. But if y'all come to me like, if he's supposed to end up with this person, he's supposed to end up with Jenny, it's just I can't do it. Yuna, I think I did your question already. I think it's further before this. So like a while back, I think you know, Army, yeah, Delulu. When I don't read Delulu, okay? I don't read Delulu. I read honesty. Like I read what I actually see. Love and light, Jenny. Love and light. Thank you so much. All right. TriStar. Yeah. Yeah. Mrs. Wasabi, could you please send your question again? I'm gonna use. I'll try to use my ethereal visions for this one. Why not? Because it's here. Oh, honestly, I just asked for tips for someone who feels blocked in their. Oh, okay. Okay, you gotta understand something. So there's a few types of blocks. See a melody. Thank you, you guys. I'm just gonna finish it with this, and then I'm gonna head out myself. Um, there are a few types of blocks. There's some things that are karmic that are blocking you. Like there are lessons you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to understand. Sometimes it's gonna humble you, and yeah, it's supposed to kind of just break down your ego. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Um, but my tip, I guess, if you feel blocked, is to let that blocked feeling come to you and kind of find the root of that problem. Do you think it's ancestral? Do you think it is because there's ancestral blockages, as particularly with love and money? For some reason, however our ancestors did this, love and money have always been something that had to be either approved or noticed by people. Like you had to be married to someone who was of a status symbol, like so you have to know where those blockages come from, because blockages often mean a lack. There's something lacking, there's something missing. There's no like missing, piece that moves it together. So Mrs. Wasabi, I'm gonna pull some three cards out for you. Yeah, so you got to really figure out where it's coming from. You got the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, Two of Swords. Sometimes we block ourselves. Like I'm a person getting out of something like that. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel exactly. I feel like you need to tell your brain, you need to get out of your comfort zone, is what I'm getting for you. I feel like part of it might be ancestral, but part of it is also you being, there's something here where there's fear. There's fear, it's that saying, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's false. It's not true, but it's about to happen. You know what I mean? Queen of Cups, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't know where you're from, Mrs. Wasabi, but you are going to travel the world and make a lot of money. I don't know why I'm seeing that for you. I don't know why I'm seeing that. I don't know what is your you're going to travel and make a lot of money. I don't know if you're thinking about, I'm seeing real estate too. Like, I don't know if you're thinking about getting a real estate license but there's something here where it feels very, you're going to have to promote some things. You're going to have to promote yourself, but you have a strong feminine and very creative energy. And I feel like there's something about you that can, yeah, that will be the life you want. Yeah, it's a very real estate kind of, like, I can't even, that's the best way I can actually, you have a high standard of living is what I'm seeing. And and the thing is, you got to manifest it, but you also have to fight for it. You can manifest it, but you also have to fight for it. So, yeah. Luna, I'll just pick 3 cards for you. Yeah, I see that for you, Wasabi. This is Wasabi. I'm actually about to leave, you guys. I'm gonna put my email address on the bottom. If you guys want a personal reading with me, let me know. Personal tarot reading with me, let me know. Eunice. Janelle Beth Brown, you're gonna be the last one. Because I've been here for almost 4 hours. Luna. You got the 10 of Cups, Luna. 4 of Wands, girl. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. Yeah, love is in sight for you. I see a fire sign. I see you meeting him in the springtime. I don't know if it's this year. Hierophant. I see April being that the year for or the month for you. April. Okay. Eunice, universe takes away the gift of readers. Yeah. You don't use you don't use tarot to manipulate people. That's another form of karma, and that's why I can't stand it when people do like I have to do a V reading the way Army wants me to do a V reading because that's the only way I get views. Like fuck that. Like I know if I said what Army wanted me to say, I would have more views, but or more subscribers. But I'm just like, you know what? I have to be honest with myself. I have to be honest to my viewers. I can't do this. I can't half-ass reading tarot. I just can't. It's just me. Okay? But yes, Eunice, I get what you're saying. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, it is soothing. This is kind of like therapy. No, it's not. What messages does Spirit have for Beth Brown? Thank you, Mrs. Wasabi. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, you need to be ready, Beth. This is what I'm picking up. Knight of Wands, 7 of Wands. Ooh. Justice and the Queen of Wands. I don't know if you're single or not, Beth, but Spirit wants you to know there's not one, not two, there are 3 people coming into your life. Particularly, they are all love interests. You gotta pick. There's 3 people around you. One of them is resistant to it. One of them wants it, but they're moving slower. And one of them is like, oh baby, yeah, like just into it, just running into it, like. So just be aware. I think this year, yeah, the artist. It's almost like you'll get it the way you want it. Have it your way, McDonald's. That's what I'm getting for you, Joe. Like you can pick like death and what is this? The Tower. It's almost like you just either that or you like. I feel like there's part of you that gave up on love, and now it's like boom, it's coming in. It's coming in. It's like either you gave up on it, you were like things just fall apart, nothing ever lasts, and now the universe is like, here, let me give you all the pawns on the chessboard. You know, it's like what? It's telling you to get ready. There's one that is a Scorpio that I see. I see a Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, maybe Capricorn, and I see a fire sign. I don't listen. The universe likes to play with the universe sometimes. Like just coagulate with the universe. When will I do another live? Probably in my new place. I know the score. You see, they already know one of them, but they're resisting. I feel like there's a little resistance with the Scorpio. The next live will probably be in my new place. I'm in Atlanta. I'll be moving to Atlanta, and it's just gonna be a different vibe, you guys. Just a different life for me. It's gonna be in Atlanta. It's gonna be in the city, so I'm gonna be with a bunch of like students, crazy people, like all that. So that's where I'm gonna be. Thank you, Mrs. Wasabi. Um, General Smith, whoever you pick is completely up to you. It's completely up to you. It's you are. They are the game controllers. You are the gamer. You know what I mean? Um. Yeah, I'll do another reading like this soon. Very soon. All right, you guys, that is what I have. I'm gonna send you some love and light. Yes, and please email me, y'all. I'm starting my tarot class. So it is my dream to be doing this a lot more. Um it is my dream to be doing this a lot more. It's just I have other obligations that I had to meet, and this is one of those things where I have to make this happen for me. So I thank you. So I manifested this apartment, but right now it's kind of like come on, come on, come on, like I'm waiting, and it's like boom, it's gonna happen. When will be your live, timeline? I will probably do I'm gonna try to do one for Valentine's Day or that weekend of Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. Thank you. Um, February 14th. And I might do one on my on if I'm not moving at that time, if I'm not moving on the 10th is the birthday of my channel. So I'm gonna try to do if I can't do it on that day, I'm gonna do it on the 14th. All right. Boxes in my apartment and everything. All right. Love and light, everyone. Love and light. Be blessed. I'm gonna roll the dice for you guys. See what number comes out. 7. Lucky number 7. Spiritual growth. All right. Love and light, everyone. Thank you so much. If you're interested in, yeah. If you're interested in my tarot class, please email me. Donations are still welcome on my PayPal, and I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being part of my tribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.